Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to finally get Botania started. Alright guys, so before we get completely started with today's episode, I kind of want to fix a mistake that I made in the previous episode where I could not get the wood I wanted to work. So, following the comments, and I got some good feedback from you guys, which I really appreciate. I love the feedback. And I did this wrong. And it says it right here. It was right in front of my face. It says, create a ritual that will transform all log blocks within a 3-block radius of the altar into a new form that you will have called Wildwood. So it'll do it within a 3-block radius of this thing. So I don't know exactly how much this thing will cover, but a 3-block radius goes all the way out to here. So if I fill all of these in, I could pretty much cover this whole area with logs, and we'll see actually how many it will transform, because it should transform all of these if it does what it says anyways. Unless I'm mistaking it and it just means a 3x3 like Botania flower, then I'll look like a fool, I guess. But it should chop down all of these. So let's go ahead and get the things that it needs. It needs 2 verdant sprigs. It needs actually only needs 1. Let me get a blank hand here. There we go. Only needs 1. 1 glowstone and 1 vine. Okay, and it needs 1 of each inside of our braziers. And we should be able to light it and set the ritual off. Oops, shift click. I keep forgetting to shift click. Will it work? I guess the logs are too close here. No, it won't even let me activate it. Try breaking. Oh, I can't break one of these logs without a proper tool. Get my axe out here. Now can I activate it? Wow, still not letting me. There it goes. Should convert all this, hopefully. Ah! So it only works within this area. So that makes sense. Okay. So a 3x3, I guess it's talking about the center being 3. That works though. That does work. Let's go ahead and chop all of this down. I have my awesome axe here. It should do a pretty good job. And give us some experience as well. So yeah, some nice logs. And we'll be able to use these going further in Botania, or going forth in Botania. But today, we're not actually going to do Botania today. We're going to do some other things. By the way, you can put these out by just shift-clicking. And it puts them out. Okay. Let me go ahead and store some of these items. We're actually going to need to keep the wild log, or the wildwood log, because these things are actually really nice looking. But, yeah, we're going to probably store all this stuff in the Botania section for now until we figure out somewhere to put these guys. And kind of organize our backpacks again. There we go. Yes, we're going to go ahead and get into more Astral Sorcery today. I know, how exciting. More Astral Sorcery. Actually, I think we're going to need a couple of logs today. Let's go ahead and get some of our Astral Sorcery stuff out. I think I'll have to go farming for more rock crystals, but I'm not sure yet. Don't quote me on that. But we're going to have to get into the attunement. Let's go ahead and look at this. We're going to need a linking tool. We're going to need a crystal lens. And we're going to need some iron. And all of that is going to be used to make star metal. And we're going to need star metal going forth in this pack. It seems like a lot of stuff is gated with star metal. So we're going to need to do that. And we're going to need an attuned crystal to get at least one lens. One lens will work, but we'll probably need more than that. We'll also need a rock crystal for the wand. So it looks like 4 sticks. Okay, we'll remember that, right? 4 sticks, 2 logs, 2 prismarine, a rock crystal. We're also going to need another rock crystal for something else. We're probably going to need a resonating wand. I don't know. We are. 4 sticks here. What about our frame here? Our lens. That's going to require 2 logs, and then the marble, and then glass lenses, and 2 prismarine. So 2 prismarine, 3 glass lenses, 2 logs, and the runed marble. Do we have some runed marble? No, we don't. What exactly does it take to get runed marble? Take a look. Runed marble. There we are. So it takes chiseled marble. And chiseled marble makes this. 3 runed marble. Okay. We put all that stuff away. And we should have just about everything I think we need. We need 1 less of those. And that should get us the lens. Correct? Oh, and we need a piece of gold. Good. Okay, so I'm going to wait till it's nighttime because I'm pretty sure we're not going to have enough starlight to be able to do this until it's dark. But we can go ahead and set this guy up, the lens. Let's see, it's going to take 3 like so, gold down here, 2 logs, a rock crystal, 2 aquamarine, and these guys. Correct? Is that what it's asking? Yes. Okay, it won't show right here what item we're making unless we have the actual starlight. So I'm going to go ahead and wait till it is nighttime, and I will see you guys in just a bit. Okay, so our starlight is officially where it needs to be. It is just becoming nighttime, and if we look, it's right there. So let's go ahead and craft this guy. Should craft right up for us, and give us that lens we need so we can actually get started on everything else in this pack. It's like everything's surrounded by blood magic, astral sorcery, roots, and Botania so far. So we're like going in circles trying to get everything done. Okay, now we need to make our linking tool. And if I should be able to remember this. 2 logs, 2 sticks, aquamarine, and a rock crystal. And we should be able to get that guy made too. Awesome. Now our next step is going to require daylight. And we're going to have to go to that altar that's way over here. I actually have the coordinates turned off, but I definitely have it marked. Awesome. So now we have our lens and our linking tool. Now we need a floating crystal, and the floating crystal, whoa, he is fast. Bam, 1 hit. The floating crystal is way over here. Let's actually pull it up on our map. Oh, maybe not. Another one of those guys. Floating crystal. Turn it on. There we go. Okay, so there's our temple, Astral Sorcery Temple. And we should be able to make it over there actually pretty fast with this horse. But it may be faster to go there with our slingshot. So I'm going to go ahead and I guess sleep and then go ahead and make it over there. And also grab some iron while I'm over here. Yeah, I'll grab half a stack of iron. I'll probably spend some time doing that. And I may go ahead and, well, yeah, I'll go ahead and sleep. I'll meet you guys over there at the temple. Okay, so we are here at the temple. Now, I do need to kind of break some of this stuff down. Especially the roof. That'll be something that I'll need to break down. So let me go ahead and slingshot up here. Bam. The roof's got to come off. A lot of this has to come off. Because we need direct sight of the sky to be able to do this. And plus we're going to need this blocks to kind of get rid of the water here. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's get rid of this roof. I will definitely take all these materials. It's a really nice looking temple, but it's gotta go. Definitely gotta go. Okay. And so does the main floor. It's gotta go as well. Alright. So this part's done. I'm actually gonna take it all the way down to just these pillars. And just have a single level here. And I might actually steal that sea lantern. I'll take those probably. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and kind of get this area cleared out. The whole bottom's gotta be cleared out as well. So let me do that, and then go ahead and block this water. So now the water's gone. Okay, and we can clear this whole pillar out. This is not important. Actually, none of this right here is really important to us. This whole structure can go at any time. You just want to leave that floating rock crystal alone. I don't even know if you can break it, to be honest. Not at this moment, you can't. So all of this can come out. I think I'm going to leave the rock crystal unexposed from sunlight. I don't know if that is affected or not. But when we have this down here, we can go ahead and cover these holes. Get rid of the water. Don't really need it. We already have this area nice and torched up, so that's not going to be a problem. Okay. So now that that's all done, let's go ahead and get some regular old marble and kind of fill this in. So we have a nice little platform to work from. Okay. So, let's also get rid of our waypoint for right now. And we have just our rock crystal. I'm actually going to go ahead and get rid of all of this as well. Bam. Because I don't think we can break... No, it says pickaxe. You can't break it. Okay. So let's go ahead and place down our lens right here. And then we can go ahead and get ready to place our iron down. But first we can go ahead and link it with our linking tool. So let's link this to our lens. So now they're linked. And then take our iron, which should have a view to the sky, and link that to the block. And you should see some particle effects going on. And this only takes a little while, probably like 30 seconds or so. Not very long at all, actually. You can make multiple lenses and have multiple connections, but so far I don't have very many rock crystals, so they're kind of far and in between in this world. So, not too many of them. Yeah, maybe it takes a minute. Might take a minute. I don't know. I'm not actually timing it. But we're looking for something specific, so I should have brought more food with me. There we go. It should work, unless this lantern needs to be gone. Let's go ahead and break the lantern. That might also have to have access to the sun as well. Should change any moment. Yeah, this is going to take a long time. Well. So, how are you guys? How are you guys? This should be changing at any moment. Oh, I think you can possibly link this directly. Yes, you can. That might actually speed things up. So you can link the floating crystal directly to this. Ah, yeah, that does speed it up a lot. Okay, let's go ahead and place a bunch of this. I think you can just link this directly to the blocks. And it works. Seems like it works to me. Huh. Doesn't even seem like you need the lens. Okay. But you can break this, and then this can be smelted down in the smeltery, giving you star metal, which is used for mana pylons. It uses to get you a storage scanner. Looks like you need a bunch of other stuff, though. But yeah, as you can see, that's used to get farther into this. It also gets you mana steel. So we can't even make mana steel armor without this thing. So I wonder if this does require the lens, but you can kind of speed it up by having that going too. As you can see, this is still connected here. Huh. They're still not changing, so we can go ahead and try it with this lens. Or, yeah, there we go. I think that works. Ah. There we go. We have to switch hands. There we go. And so yeah, we can probably put this directly under it, to be honest. And we could probably just rotate it whenever we're ready to move it. Let me try that. So link this to this. Link this to the block. Yeah, that does work. Kind of crazy though that all this is connected. And if we break it, it's still going to be connected. I don't know. I have to wait a little while, so I will meet you guys back at the base. Hopefully, I have a bit more of this stuff, and I hope there's a faster way to get this stuff. So, but if not, this is how we're going to have to do it. But I will meet you guys back, and I will see you guys in a minute. All right, so it actually did work. I didn't have to wait very long, but I do have some star metal cooked up. So I didn't exactly get an entire stack because I got impatient. I started breaking the iron, and when I did that, the iron just disappeared. So don't go doing that. I don't recommend breaking it. Just let it do its thing. It does take a little while, but it does work. I went ahead and put me some cows out here. I did have some spawn eggs that I got from the quest book. So there are some things inside that quest book that you're going to want to hold on to when you start doing this. I'm pretty sure there's a few spawn eggs that you get from this quest book. And let's see, I haven't actually looked and see how far he's gotten. Oh, he's got Botania here. So Botania bound. Let's actually look. Okay. So it's got all the Botania stuff. Okay. And it kind of is just a rough outline, kind of showing you how to get started with Botania. And it's the same thing that I've done before. As you get the growth powder from roots, it's all connected between roots, astral sorcery. It looks like blood magic later on, and all this is all connected. So you'll have to definitely do all of this to be able to progress through Botania and all the other mods. But it looks like astral sorcery is like the main one because you need star metal to be able to make mana pylons. For one thing, and mana steel. You cannot get anywhere in Botania without mana steel. So that's just something we need to know. We could go ahead, now that we have that set up, we can go ahead and get started with some Botania. Not too far, but we can definitely get some Botania done. Let's kind of get rid of all this astral sorcery stuff. And because we should not need that at the moment. And then we can take the root stuff and take rid of that. There's a few other things that I need to get rid of. And we should be good to go. All these other things are just tools that can be tossed away. Nice. Okay, so getting started with Botania. Now that we can actually make a mana spreader, let's start looking at that. So, but the mana spreader, I don't know how far it is in here. Oh, there it is. So the mana spreader, like I said, you can make it this way, but this honestly should be the way it should be made. You need to get into this. And the wildwood bark is something that you definitely want to get. So let's go ahead and look at here, and let's go ahead and make some wildwood bark. It's made just like that. We need at least 6, so that's just to get our first mana spreader. And then we're going to need 1 lit glass lens and 1 illumination powder. And that will get us a mana spreader. We also need a block of gold. And I thought I had one, but I may have put it back or something. I did something with it. I don't know. We'll just make another one. No big deal. I need to have more crafting tables. This is fine though. Let's go ahead and make ourselves that, and the rest of it should follow. Bam. Mana spreader. Okay. So mana spreader achievement get. Okay, so that's nice. Now we need to get our first generating flora. And I'm pretty sure the Endo Flame is going to be the same. It should be under generating flora, Endo Flame, brown, brown, gray, red. So, brown, gray, red. And then we're going to need some seeds. And we're going to need some bone meal. And we're going to need our shears out of our bag. Shears out of the bag. All this stuff can go up here. And get rid of our bags. Oh, we're in this bag, so yeah. There we go. Okay, we'll turn all this into petals. And we'll just duplicate them a few times. So 2 there. And we'll bone meal all of this. And we'll duplicate all of our flowers. Nice. Okay, and that will get us quite a few. We're going to do this a couple times. Just to make sure we have quite a few of these flowers ready to go. I do not want to run out by accident. Then I have to make some more of that powder. And I just don't want to do that. Okay. So it's hard to see where they're actually planted, but believe me, they are there. There we go. And that should be just about all of this. Correct? Perfect. Okay. And this will actually be quite a bit. This should be quite a bit. Enough to get us going, at least. Because these are all going to, yeah, 32. That's plenty. Okay, so we have a bunch of these. And right over here is our nice little pot. And our petal apothecary. We need bucket. And you kind of want to line this stuff up. So you do bucket. And everything else should hold its own pattern. So. Oh, that's actually one less. I forgot how to get it out. Should be... Yeah, it's not letting me pull it out for some reason. Oh, man. Okay. Let's try this again. Should be brown, brown, and then hit that with a seed. Oh, it's not letting us make Endo Flames. Unless I'm doing the doing it wrong. You just check. Ah, it's light gray. Okay. So that's why it's not working. For some reason I can't get the flowers out of there. That should be a thing though. Yeah, this is light gray. I have actual gray. I need light gray. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay. So we'll just do a couple more of those duplications here. And we'll shear those. There we go. It'll give us 8. And that should get us a fair amount. Should get us 32. There we go. Perfect. Okay, now we can actually do this. Okay. So 2 brown, red, and a bucket. So 2 brown, 1 gray, 1 red, and our seed. Okay. There we go. And we just keep repeating this. I think I want 5 of them. Right? 5 of these guys. It's already getting dark on us. How many we got? 5. Okay, 5 of them should be fine. We can throw these over here. We can move them at any time, so no big deal. Let's get our mana pool. Let's get our mana spreader. Endo flames. Let's see, we need our wand. Is our wand in our tool bag? Probably is. Yes, it is. Okay. So it is nighttime, but that actually makes the effect look a lot better, I think. So we can put our mana spreader here. Put our mana pool right there. No big deal. It's a regular mana pool. Yes, okay. And take our Endo Flames. And we'll pop these bad boys right around this guy. And that should be plenty right there just to get us started. Let's make sure everything's linked up. So link this. Link our Botania flowers to our mana spreader just to make sure. The actual hitboxes are a little bit different than where they're located. And we should be able to hit these guys with some coal. And this should work better. This is like a better coal. Will it take this kind of coal? Yes, it will. So it should take all of this coal. There it goes. And yeah, we're going to be producing some mana, which is kind of nice. So yeah, it's, let's see, function mode, bind mode. I think bind mode's fine for now. But we're gaining a little bit of mana. I wonder how much mana it actually takes. Does it say, is the mana amounts changed for mana steal? No, it still just requires a very small amount. But you still need a lot of star metal. I need to figure out a better way to get star metal other than going way over there and waiting for it. There should be a better way. I just kind of have to look further into the Astral Sorcery mod and hopefully figure out something. I can get into looking at the stars and stuff, but really the only thing I've seen thus far, that's in my research, is that the constellations and stuff, they're used for abilities on weapons and yourself later on. And I'm not that interested in that, but I'm sure that it does have its perks. But I don't know if it's actually required to do all this stuff over here or not. But if it is, I'll definitely have to do some of it. But yeah, as you can see, we're going to need this automated like ASAP. If this ain't automated, this is not going to work very well. Because it does require a lot of maintenance. Yeah, we're producing a little bit of mana. We probably do use some more Endo Flames. I usually like to surround this guy in Endo Flames. And it usually produces so much mana that can't keep up with the mana spreader can't keep up. Which is exactly what I wanted to do. Because right now the mana spreader is easily keeping up with this guy. Yeah. Well, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. And as always, thanks for watching.